Howdy there, beings. What the heck is this? I just hit my nose. It's fine. Well, if you want to know what it is, you're going to have to stay tuned to learn all about my spiritual reset routine and what I like to do when I'm feeling low and how I realign. I love this thing. The first thing I do when I wake up and I'm trying to kind of just reset my mind and kind of just, maybe I'm getting out of a dense day and I'm just trying to help revitalize my energy is before I even get out of bed, I still have my eyes closed. I set the intention for the day that it's going to be a great day. It's going to be productive. I'm going to eat healthy and all those good things. After I set that intention, the next step is the bathroom. Also, to start off my day it's really great to drink a lot of water, or maybe not a lot, but just a glass. It helps to wake you up. It helps you to feel a little bit more energized. So it's water time. And now my husband has gone off to work, so it is time to really start the day. And we're going to start off with some light yoga and a workout. Okay, beings, yoga done, light workout done. Didn't get to do as much as I wanted because we're being the dogs. What can you do? I got so many freaking light switches in this house. Look at this shit. Who has light switches like this? This is how old my house is, okay? So, you know what time it is. Shower time! So one way that I always start out every single day is with a shower because it really helps to energetically refresh you because you can literally wash away the stagnant energy, anything that's not serving you. It's always really powerful to include your intention. So before actually getting into that shower, having that intention, whether it's stating it out loud or just being aware of it in your mind, of that after the shower, I'm going to feel refreshed, renewed. I'm going to be releasing stagnant energy and things that aren't serving me. It's as simple as that. And just feel the water rush over you. Feel it removing that energy, removing and moving and then removing that energy.
Doodles. You got a wet noodle. You're my wet doodle. My wet doodle, or my doodle with a wet noodle. My doodle with a wet noodle.
Okay, beings, welcome. So, I know, I'm down here. Why? Because I don't have a better place to put ya. Sorry, the lighting in here sucks. So, another thing that is great to kind of reset your energy is if you put stuff on your face or anything, just okay, I use reusable thingies. And since they're white, I mean, it doesn't have to be white to do this, but I like to imagine just that this is just a little disc of light, right? A disc of light, and I'm just putting some light onto my face, my body, just absorbing the white light, filling my being, revitalizing, yes, my skin, but also my body, right? It's just a nice, simple little extra additive. And every little thing counts when it comes to your energy, so hey, try it out. And it's always important to fuel our bodies, get some good energy flowing in your body to allow it to properly function throughout your day. Okay, doggy, it's breakfast time for me now. What are we gonna have? An egg and cheese whole grain bagel, coffee, orange juice. Let's do it. And then of course, all throughout my day, I have to have some puppy love. Like I literally have to have animals because if not, like I don't know where my extra love's gonna go. Because some of us just have extra love that we have to give out, but we don't have an outlet. And let me just tell you that having pets and animals are a fantastic way to release the extra love that you have to give. Now I understand that pets aren't for everybody, and that's okay. You can use a stuffed animal. Hey, I have a ginormous koala and like I love it, so stuffed animals work too. Earthing is also a very powerful technique for moving and releasing non-serving energy or stagnant energy, getting a good reflow of positive, helpful energy. If you want to learn more about earthing, I do have a couple of videos on it on my channel. A tool that I really like to use to revitalize my energy is a tuning fork. This one in particular is 528 hertz. Oh, there it is. Whoop, there it is. So you want to hear it? That's the 528 hertz frequency, supposedly the frequency of love, of the heart. It's also a DNA healer. So what I literally like to do is tap. I like to start with my crown. And I just go back and forth, whether it's that way, whether it's up and down. It's also, I like to preferably actually, I go down and I just work it down my body and push that negative or dense, because we don't really like to use negative or positive because everything just is, right? So I like to prefer to use the word dense energy rather than lighter energy, right? So what we're gonna do is just push this dense energy out of our body, and as it just, gets quiet, that's when you just hit it again. And if you're really paying attention, like I can just feel it moving through my arms and out my body. So I start with my crown, work my way down, do the arms, do each leg, hit it as you need to, do it again with the crown chakra. And when I'm done, I like to tap my third eye. I don't know why, but like I don't like to just put my hands on it. I think it's just like an extra little something, whether it's an extra little jolt that goes into there. That's what I like to do. However, when using a tuning fork, I do not recommend putting it near your ear. You can go like further away from your ear, but don't get it too close because you can damage your eardrums. I was stupid a couple of times and did that, and then I was like, oh man, my ear really hurts. Like, what could it be? I really hope it's not an earache. I ain't trying to go to the doctor right now. And I thought about it. I'm like, ooh, you know what? I bet you I did that with the tuning fork because it can get pretty loud. It can. So just be careful and use caution if you're doing anything around your ears. You can just listen to it. You can just tap it and do some swirls around the room just to kind of clear the room. This isn't just for your body. It is for the room, your environment. You can do it for your whole home. It can cleanse more than just your being, right? You can use it for your crystals. Get yourself a tuning fork, y'all. Something you can do when you're going number 2 is imagine that when you're expelling that you are expelling the things that do not serve you. Energy that no longer resonates with you, that is just, it doesn't need to be in your body, and so your body is just expelling it. And also when you're just, going number 1, you can get into a little mini meditative state and just, be mindful and conscious of your breathing. Just take a moment to slow down. And every single time that you go to the bathroom, you can do this and to add just a little bit of more calmness into your day. Another tool that I like to use is this Selenite sword blade thing. You can also find them as like Athame, so shorter. This is a 15-16 inch sword. And so what I do with this sword is I use it to cut energetic cords. So usually I'm standing. But you can do this however that you want to. You don't have to like do it in a particular way. Some people do rituals. Some people even have classes and courses on cord cutting, which is awesome, especially if you're just getting into it and you're like, sounds like fun, but I don't know nothing about it. Go look for a course or a class on it. I don't do anything super in depth. I just do kind of like, I don't want to say quick, but quick compared to being in depth. Sometimes I say out loud verbally, sometimes I just have the intention of my head of that I cut the energetic cords, I send back all the energy from others with love as I retrieve and pull back my personal energy. I refill my being with my energy. Sometimes I'll just, point it up from the top down through my crown, do a little, sending it back, drawing it back. You definitely want to be very careful because it does have a little bit of weight. I'm not exactly sure how. There's these scratches. See, this is the thing with selenite, is it's a very soft stone. So literally I wasn't being careful enough when I first got it, and I was playing with it and I bumped it on my chair because I didn't give myself enough room to be playing with it, and I bumped it, and and now it looks like I got a scratch on here, but that's okay. I love it just the same. So how do you feel about selenite swords or Athame's daggers? Do you like them? Do you not? Do you think they're cool? From my experience, everybody thinks they're really freaking cool. So if you ever want to check out the crystal shop, the link is always in the description box below. Now for my spiritual reset and trying to align when I'm feeling low, when it comes to lunch, I try to still keep it simple and I try to keep it clean. I'm always trying to eat cleaner and clean up my diet. That's one of the hardest things, honestly, as a human, at least for me. Anyways, when I am trying to kind of realign, cleanse my body, I make this like pineapple salsa salad. So it's pineapple, tomato, red onion. I've been recently putting bell pepper, maybe some cucumber, although the cucumber I found really changes the flavor, so I'm kind of leaning out of the cucumber. But if you want some extra vegetables, you can add some cucumber in there. And then it's really great with cilantro and a little bit of lemon and lime juice. And let me tell you, I can tell a difference when I don't have the cilantro or the lemon and lime juice. I've also tried it with salt and pepper. I don't need no salt and pepper. And you don't need chips. You don't need lettuce. Boom, have a whole bowl. It's delicious, it's easy, it's simple, it's clean, it's healthy, it's energizing, and it's refreshing. So food that's refreshing is always great because it's always great to be refreshed, right? So something that also helps me realign and kind of spiritually reset is making art. So whether it's painting or making a craft, I really love to just be hands-on and create things. We're always creating at every moment, right? We create our reality, but that's very energetic. So I'm talking creating physically creating with other physical things, if that makes sense. And while I'm doing something like that, I like to watch YouTube of like things that align with what I like to learn about. So I really like to watch Marina Jacoby. She teaches me about quantum manifestation. It's where I've learned everything about quantum manifestation, quite frankly. So if you want to learn more from the teacher that I learned from, definitely check out Marina Jacoby. You definitely have to be willing and really wanting to learn that material though, because she is Bulgarian, so she does have an accent. You do have to kind of work with and be able to tolerate that. Walking or taking a bike ride, anything that gets you back out into nature is always going to help realign and revitalize your energy. This goes back to earthing. Anything that gets you outdoors, it's always going to lighten your mood and kind of give you an extra energy boost. Taking a bath is always going to help reset your energy because you're allowing yourself to relax, allowing your muscles that warm water to kind of just relieve a little bit of that tension. And it allows you time. It's a great time to meditate, right? It's a great time to just breathe. It's a great time to investigate your true desires. It's a great time to do some shadow work. It also just allows you time to integrate new energy, new beliefs, new habits, and new thoughts that you actually want to have. Sometimes I like to do a little bit more light body movement. So again, yoga or qigong, something that's going to move that energy in my body and get that flowing and stop the stagnancy. And then somewhere in there, I like to incorporate my manifestation practice, which is a 5-step thing that I learned from Master Cherie, which is also, he's on YouTube, so you can check him out. And these 5 steps are pretty simple. You can make it a short practice, you can make it a longer practice, just kind of whatever length of time that you need for yourself. So step 1 is releasing and connecting to that of the universe, then expanding your heart, giving to the rest of existence, to humanity, to the universe, receiving, and thanking. And I want to thank you for being here, for watching. If you have trouble coming up with activities for self-care, self-love, or any sort of daily routine, get your free download of my daily routine and self-care menu. This menu is going to give you a running list of things to choose from, so you're not stuck doing the same thing every day and then you get bored of it. Or you can do that, and then when you get bored of it, go to this menu and pick some things that actually, spark excitement in you, that actually resonate with you at that time and that day, and they're actually going to help you reset your spiritual energy and realign when you are feeling low and when you're feeling dense or stagnant. This menu is such a great thing to go towards, and hey, it's free. So get your copy in the download. Get your copy in the download. Get your copy in the description box or the pinned comment. Thank you so much for being here and for watching, and hey, learning a little bit about me. If you guys have any questions, always drop those down in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you learned something new or even enjoyed it. Feel free to join the family. It's free also. Just gotta hit that little red button down there. And until next time, may your life be full of love. See you next time, beings.